in this video we're going to be looking at the HCalory Toolbox, and this is a diesel parking heater and it's an external one, so this isn't something that you install in the van. You just put it outside and put the pipe inside the van, or you can put it inside the tent, or you can put it inside your awning, or whatever it is you're going to do. So let's get it out and let's have a look. We have some instructions, and it's got some really quite cool features. I thought of this when they sent me the specs for this. So full disclaimer, they sent me this for free. I didn't buy this, but they're not paying me to review this. This is just simply they're sending me the product for free, and I'll just review it and I can say what I like. They haven't said I have to say anything in particular, as long as they just highlight the features, and that's it. So just so you know, full disclosure. But I'm pretty interested in this because this is something I considered when I first put the diesel heater in my van, and my one is actually a HCalory one, because that's what I ordered. But when they sent it, it actually said Croac on it, so whether that's another kind of business they own, I have no idea. Didn't bother asking. But let's get it out and let's have a look, shall we? Okay, there's a box of bits in the bottom. Ooh. So that's the actual heater itself. That looks pretty cool, actually. All right. Yeah, let me get this out. Here we go. A box of bits. Okay, so it's a nice, neat little unit. It's got an integrated fuel tank, and I believe this is 7.5 litres for diesel. So that's pretty good. I think the one in my van is 5.5 litres, so a little bit extra capacity. Oh, there's a little filter in there. That's quite nice. Yeah, decent size actually. It's supposed to run for like on the lowest possible setting, something like 62.5 hours, which sounds like a lot of hours to me. First impressions though are actually pretty good. I think that looks quite nice. Let's have a look at the other side. Okay, that's where the exhaust comes out. Okay, yeah, so you can see the logo there, a little bit of a mountain design. They've got the air intake there, and obviously the hot air will come out this side here. I'm not really sure what actual size heater that's in there, but I've got a feeling it's an 8 kilowatt heater, which is absolutely huge. So we'll have to see what that's like. On the top I can see through the little tinted glass here, not glass but plastic. There's a little display, and there is the little remote control. That looks pretty cool. So one of the things that I quite liked about this was this remote control. You take it inside and it's actually got a temperature sensor inside, so it'll take the temperature obviously of where you're sat, and you can see all the things on the display. It's got a little display on it. So that's pretty cool. And I've just seen on the instructions as well, actually, just when I first pulled it out, I can see that it's actually got a carbon monoxide detector as well. So that's pretty neat. I think the little unit will scream at you if there's a problem with carbon monoxide, which I think is actually incredible. Let's have a look what's inside the box. Get a power adapter so you can run it straight from the mains. So it's got a UK plug on it there. A great big lead. Now this is about 2 meters long, this, so you can put it straight onto your battery terminals. You've got your basic things like an exhaust, little muffler thing, and the big hot air tube, which goes on this side here. I think the first thing to do, let's install the feet. So they've obviously done it like this, so it's actually a little metal bracket, so if you wanted to put it in, install it inside, you can just screw it straight down using these brackets, which I think is actually a really good idea. That's better. So now it's lifted it off kind of the exhaust port there. It's like I'm playing some kind of weird instrument. We're good to go. Right then. Well, I can see see some condensation coming out of the exhaust. It's starting to do something. I don't know if it's up to maximum, I don't know. Oh, no it wasn't. I've gone to level 9. Jesus Christ, I've gone level 10. I was on level 4, but I've gone level 10 now. Beautiful warm air. I mean, it's noisy because of the fan, but the actual diesel pump, almost completely silent. Which is a revelation, because my van one is so loud. I'm heating up the world at the moment. Yeah, little thingy-bob's working well. So now we've tested it and it's all working fine. I say let's get out camping and let's see what it's like in the real world. So let's see what the HCalory does on a camping trip.
Continue on Church Lane for 1.5 miles. In 200 yards, turn right to stay on Grove Coach Road.
Whoa, this is a very small lane. They did say it's not suitable for big vans. And they were not kidding.
Turn right to stay on Grove Coach Road, then your destination will be on the right.
Here we go. Well, this is definitely a very tight little track to get in here. Oh, I can see him. There's the dude. Just the one night, yeah.
Have a good night then.
Will do. Cheers. Let's get out and let's have a look. Right, yes, hello. I've come for another night's camping. A bit cooler now. There's a bit of autumn happening over here. I can see some leaves starting to fall off the trees. Getting some nice colours on the trees. Look at that. Yeah, so I thought, let's get out for a bit of autumn camping. I've got this new diesel heater to try out whilst camping. It is in the van down there. So give that a go and see how we get on really. So let's take a look around the campsite first. So I'll wander around here before it gets dark. I'm the only person here. So they have a little, I presume you can stay in there. It's nice. Oh, I wonder if I should go over here. That's pretty cool. There's some big fire pits everywhere. There's the van over there. I do like these little fire pits everywhere. It's not as level down here. There's just not very much sun about, so I'm not going to get much solar power going on here. Well, I'm pretty happy with this spot. I think this is a really nice little spot in here. Got a fire pit if I want it, but I can get this extra diesel heater out as well. Yeah, just nice with the leaves falling down. I can hear a little trickle from the, there's like a little pond over there. Hope that's not going to be an issue in the night, but we'll find out. But yeah, I think this looks really cool, very cozy looking. So I'm going to get the canopy out, get some lights up, and get myself set up because it's already like 4:30. So yeah, I think the sun will set in about an hour and 3/4, I think. So I'll get set up so I'm ready before it gets dark. Ah, there's my chair. Well, this is a really nice little campsite, this. I mean, it's so peaceful. The colours are lovely. Really getting some good autumn coming through. So that's why I've gone here, because I've got all these like leaves everywhere. Got my fire pit. I think that's going to look pretty good later. But I'm going to get this diesel heater out because it is actually pretty cold. It's colder than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you. I think if I just set it up and just have it so it's kind of just blowing air at me for now, and then I can just get the fire going later. And I think that'd be good, actually. Put that over there. So one's a size 12 and one's a size 13. That's useful. So putting it on very gently, and hopefully that fits on pretty good, which it doth. Ideally, I should have done this at home, but I didn't, so there we are. Perfect, right, that's good. Right, that should be all that needs now, and I can just wangle it over there. I think I'm just gonna let it come out there. Like, this is as close as I can get that, really. Put that there. I have filled it up with diesel now, so oh, the display is on, so that's looking good. Right, so let's put the exhaust on and the tube. What's quite nice about this is actually that this is on this side, so I can angle that away. I mean, it's just never going to reach, the power cord's just not quite long enough. Okay, just need to put the big clip on now. Okay, this looks a bit mad actually, but I can have hot air jetting at me, so let's put the little controller on. I don't know if you can see that. And I shall hit the start button and let's get it going. You know, ideally I would need some kind of sides on this thing to make this like an option, but that'd be pretty good if you had it there, if you had the sides down there and just kind of poked it through the bottom. This would be like a really cool, if you had like the full tent is what I'm talking about, around the side of the canopy, because you can get sides for this. This would be excellent for that. We'll come back to it when it's got going. Oh, it is toasty warm. Right, I thought what I might do is I might put this table so it doesn't look so weird over it like that. And I can just have that shooting out here. And I just don't think that looks quite so crazy. But that looks all right, that now. That's good. It's nice. There's just literally a jet of really nice warm air just blowing out on my feet. That's actually really, really nice, actually. I know they said it's cool, but that would be wrong. Right, I think I need a cuppa or something. So let's get a stove out and let's have a cup of tea or something. So I know it's been a little while since I've actually been out or done a video, but I have been out and about and doing quite a lot of things. But yeah, I've been kind of camping with the family a little bit, but I've had lots of stuff to do really. It's been quite a busy little time really. Oh God, that's nice. It's nice when you put your legs down here under the table and I can get the warmth coming out. I've got a fresh batch of coffee, mate. Love this stuff. Don't know if you use it, but I find this absolutely essential for camping. Saves having to bring any milk if you don't need any kind of milk stuff going on. That's how I judge a camping season, is a coffee mate. So that last camping season was about one coffee mate, I think, 1.5. God, it's really good, honestly. This is like shooting out underneath and like warming up the bottom of my chair. So my butt is like supremely warm. When you got that, when you got your feet warm and your hands warm, you tend to feel quite warm really, don't you? I didn't think it would be actually that useful, I'll be honest with you. I was going to be sort of like just play with it and see how it goes, but it's actually pretty cool having it outside, and it's quite efficient, this one. So I think it's, like I said, I think it was about on the lowest setting, I think for a full tank of diesel, which is 7.5 litres, it'll go for 62.5 hours. And like I said, I think the size of the unit is pretty cool. I think it's a really neat thing. I thought it was going to be a lot big. I've never seen one in real life. I always see them, they look really tall, but this one's really compact. Amazing, they've got the actual diesel can in there as well. So yeah, all in one place. It's really good. But I would struggle trying to get it into the van. I just don't know how you need to get like an extra extension tube, which you can easily get. You can just get a thing where you get like a coupler type thing, and then you could poke it in through a window or something, but you know, you'd have your window open. So yeah, I think maybe what I thought was through that window there you'd build like a maybe out of plywood or something like that, or some kind of something just to trap it in the window as you sort of roll the window down, get it trapped, and you could have the vent going straight into the window there, and that'd be pretty neat, I think. Obviously then you've got to carry around a big plank of wood. I mean, I've got the diesel heater inside, it's all installed. So, you know, I personally wouldn't use it in the van at all because I've already got it in there, so that'd be a bit daft, wouldn't it? But for outdoors, if you have a tent, like I said, or an awning or something, perfect. Yeah, it has got a hum to it, but it's not too bad. Well, it's lovely, this is. I have to say, the setting is mega. Better than I thought it was going to be. The pictures look pretty good. And I tell you what, the price was awesome. Because I presume we're out of season now. I mean, we must be, surely. There's nobody here. This is £12. And this is called, I keep forgetting to say where I am. Someone said in the comments, you never say where you are. But I'm in a campsite. So it's got trees around it. So if you just look for a campsite with trees, I'm pretty sure you'll find it. Pretty easy. No, it's called Little Oak Camping. And this is it's just outside of Retford. So I think it's pretty nice for 12 quid. I'm pretty happy with this. They've got some lovely like shrubs and plants all dotted around. Like I said, there's a little lake over there. It's a real tiny, more like a pond than a lake. So, but this is perfect for tonight. I'm going to have a really good night. Just get the lights on, have a bit of food. I've got like a really super simple meal. I didn't want to complicate it. This is not going to be any kind of chefiness going on. It's just I've got a couple of like, what would you call it? Like a slice, like almost like a pasty. I'm going to have that with mash and some peas, so really simple, really easy. I can do it quickly in here because I've realised I've got hardly any gas. So we're just going to have a quick go to the toilet. That's where the water is, drinking water. Right. There's toilets everywhere. Oh, there you go, lights on. Hello. Toilet's done. Very basic, but good enough. But there's no towels, so I can deal with it. I'm pretty brave sometimes, so I can handle a little bit of a wet hand. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I think it's time to start getting some lights out because it is getting a bit dark. But I'll need to get some lights going so I can see what I'm cooking. Oh, everything's working, which is good. That's what I've got. It's good that I don't have to set up my own fire pit and pack that away in the morning. And once this gets going, I think then I'll start making my food because I am starving already. So this is instant mash. I am cheating. This is by this brand called the Idahoan. So I've heard this before, seen this before, sorry. It says perfect mash, and this one is bubble and squeak, so that should be pretty good. I have some tin peas, chicken and bacon, kind of slicey things. So that thing look pretty good. Out there, get the stove out. Obviously right over here, I can't feel the fire at all. I could put the diesel heater on again, I suppose, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to make the food and go sit by the fire and eat it, because that's aesthetic in it, that is. Oh, I could easily put two in there. Now, I think super low heat for that. They are the prettiest of the pois. They are tiny. And this is just purely for the mash. Jeez, that's really giving it too much, that is. This gas stove is so annoying. It's just really hard to dial in a low flame on it. So my peas, I'm actually going to cook them and then put the gravy granules right in there so I can have gravy and peas, because I'm only going to cover the peas in gravy anyway, so I think that's a really good way of not having to mess up another dish, so I can just do the gravy in there. Let's see what we do with this mash then. Okay, remove lid, add boiling water, and sit for 1 minute. Real potatoes, real easy. Let's have a look inside. Wow, that looks inspiring, that does. Okay, the fire's going really well. God, yeah, loads of heat coming out of that. Just going to put another pretty decent sized log on so it doesn't go out while I'm cooking. Oh. Perfect. Right, get back to the food. Calm down, laddie. Well, I'm enjoying this. This is amazing. It's good to come out again. It feels like ages since I actually came out on my own camping. God, it's so peaceful because I am the only person here, so makes sense. My peas have just come to the boil. I think that's all they need. I'm going to start my potatoes, my bubble and squeak. And leave it for a minute. So, time to make some gravy. Put in actually, maybe that much. Want some thick gravy, don't we? Or me. Yeah, that's good. Turn that off as well. This is going to be a lot of food, I've just decided. Right, is my... oh, insect. Get away. Right, how's the perfect mash? Dang, that looks pretty good. Oh, it smells incredible, that does. And then my peas and gravy. So what do we think? We've got everything we need there. I think we need a bit more of that, actually. Right. Is it any good? Let's get around the campfire and find out. Let's give it a go. Bizarrely enough, that mash is actually pretty damn good. Because I really wanted a pie tonight, and I thought, well, this is as good as it's going to get, and it'll fit in the ridge monkey really well. There is nothing wrong with that at all. I'm really enjoying this. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased. I nearly didn't come. I so nearly didn't come, but I'm really pleased I came. What I really like is the fact that it gets dark so quick. I think when I was doing the summer videos, it just took so long to get to the darkness to have all this bit like this, that I was absolutely knackered. You know, you're talking about 10:30, 11 at night, and then you've got to start filming, doing all this kind of stuff, and it's like, you're kind of done by then, but I think I'm going to really enjoy winter camping. Right, I'm going to finish the rest of this and chill out. Fortunately, there's always washing up to do, isn't there? Right, I've done the washing up. So the fire is nearly done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on inside, make the bed and chill out for a little bit before I go to sleep, because it's getting a bit late now. But yeah, I've enjoyed my meal. I've enjoyed sitting around the fire. It's been a really nice evening. Fantastic little place this, but it really is pitch black out here now. Have a look how dark it is. I'll look back, I can see the van just there. So I think I'm just going to watch something on my phone and just chill out for a little bit. And that's it, and I'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Well, good morning everybody, and it is actually a really lovely morning. The sun is actually out. I've not seen the sun for a few days now, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully the solar panel will charge up the battery a little bit. I think I'm just going to get straight on, make a coffee and a little bit of breakfast. I think the first thing I'll do though, I think I'll rev up this diesel heater up again. Right, let that get warm. Right. I could sit in the van, but it's not ready. I've got to turn it back into a seat, sorry, and I can't be bothered. I'm just going to sit out here because it's so lovely. Nice, it's kicking out loads of heat. Wow, it's actually really bright. Lovely. Of course, the sound of like what sounds like an aircraft taking off over there is kind of kills the ambience a little bit, but I don't care, my butt's warm. Well, absolutely lovely morning. I'm not sure I can be bothered to make any breakfast because I've got to get back pretty quick. So yeah, I think I'll just get this packed up and then head on out. But yeah, I think this little unit's been pretty good. It's not something I personally will use out here because I just don't have any kind of a tent structure outside. I think if you had an awning tent, I think this would be fantastic in the sort of like this kind of time of year. It works really well. It's super compact, very easy to use. I mean, it took me like seconds to rig it up and get it working. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't think the lead's very long. I think I will say that. So I think if you did want to get something like this, I think a longer lead so you could position it wherever you wanted, because it depends where where your door is on your awning tent or how you're going to get it in. Like I say, if I think of these sides, I could just poke this under here, put all the sides on, and make this room super warm. I think that'd be amazing. Actually, I think I'd probably like to use it then. Because it's nice to sit outside. I don't want to be inside the van all the time. But I think the one in the van is just more convenient because it's already installed. But I think if you don't have a diesel heater installed and you're struggling to do anything like that, this is ideal. You can rig something up and still have a bit of warmth. I've got a discount code from them. So if you want to buy one, a discount, I can't remember how much it actually is. Maybe it's like 15% or 20%. I can't remember. But I'll put it in the link in the description below so you can see everything there is to know about it. There's loads of features. I'll put the link to the actual the product as well, so you can go and have a look and read up about it. So that's enough of that. HCalory diesel heater done. Everything is packed away. I've put everything inside again, even the big box, because it just makes it easier. Right, I am all packed up. I've had a fantastic stay. I think this has been absolutely brilliant. The first autumn camp, which is really cool. It's nice to get temperatures down and have the campfire going, and getting dark so early. That is fantastic. Cannot wait to do another one. So I'll definitely be out again pretty soon, I'm hoping. And at this time of year, you get sort of all sorts of different weather, which is far more interesting than just sunshine, because sunshine is its own challenge. Just trying to stay cool is not easy sometimes. Yeah, so this has been Little Oak Camping, this one, just outside of Retford. I think it's a beautiful little spot, but can I say though, it's only for really small vans like a bongo. VWs, bongos, that kind of size, up to about 5 metres. Any bigger than that, you're not going to get the van in here because they have a really tight corner. It's like a tiny little byway to come down into it, so I wouldn't suggest a big van. Well, they say on the website you can't bring anything bigger than 5 metres, so camping and camper vans, perfect. Right then, I'm going to get out of here. I've had a wonderful time and hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.